Hello, hi, welcome. Looking absolutely gorgeous as always. I'm sure some of them want to click a bunch of photos of you, and then we will move on to our show. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, reminding you all that we are here for the launch of Karanjit Kaur, the untold story of Sunny Leone Season 2, which is going on air on the 18th of September, which is a Z5 original. As you all know, Z5 is available on iOS, Android, and Amazon Fire Stick. Alright, thank you so much. I'm going to request everyone to kindly be seated. I'm going to request you to take your seat as well. There you go. So Sunny, let's get right down to business. Now, I'm a big fan. Personally, I'm a huge fan. And I think I speak for millions and millions of people when I say that we've seen different personalities and different facets of your personality through your journey so far, in the sense that we see you in a song like Baby Doll and we think, oh my God, how can this woman be so perfectly gorgeous and hot? And then the next time we see you as an anchor, we're like, how can somebody who's so hot be so adorable? And then, of course, you're the complete boss lady. You've raised your voice against so many social evils, such as, child labor, sexism, and so much more. So in short, I think we're all really in awe of you. But I think this show, Karanjit Kaur, has actually given us audience, your fans, a peek into the real Sunny Leone, right? I mean, for me personally, it's a story of perseverance, self-love, and self-acceptance, and rising above. And I can only imagine what you went through shooting for this show. I mean, you've had some really great highs and some really bad lows, but you've risen above all of that. But to go back and live those moments, I mean, all of us want to live those happy moments again, but to relive the bad, horrible memories could have been really hard, right? So just tell us your journey shooting for Karanjit Kaur.
First, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming out and showing so much love and support. Shooting for this definitely wasn't easy. It was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And I think when you're shooting something like this, it's never easy. I don't know what to tell you. It was very, very hard, to be completely honest with you. I don't know how to describe the feelings of going through everything once more, other than, I cried every day on set, which was not fun. It was quite embarrassing because I'm not really an emotional person. And being this emotional is not something that I'm used to. And it was hard.
I can only imagine how hard it could have been for you. But, season 1 had a great response across India. Be it the Hindi audience, the Malayalam or the Tamil audience. In fact, you have like a huge fan following here in Tamil Nadu. So did you expect that kind of response from your fans and your audience?
Actually, my expectations in most things I do is probably around here. And when I heard that it was doing so well and people were liking it, they were appreciating it. First time I'm getting good reviews from reviewers, which was a really nice change. It was nice, but I think the best compliment I got from my fans or even people that I know was that they binge watched it. So I think that that would be one of the best compliments, is when someone tells you that they binge watched your show and that they liked it. So it was an amazing response. I hope that they like season 2. It's a crazy emotional journey.
I'm sure we're all going to absolutely love it. That being said, I'm just curious, I'm sure this is a question you've already answered multiple times, but still for the audience here today, why partner with Z5? Why make a series out of it instead of a feature film?
I personally don't think that the amount of content that we shot over 2 seasons, I don't think could fit into a feature film. I don't think you could get into a lot of the details or a lot of the stories that I told in a feature film. And when we went to different production houses, the production house that produced this, they would go to different companies, and they wanted to change the story. They wanted to make it darker, seedy, or make it about things that, yes, my life has that, a certain chapter in it, but it also is so much more. And I shot a documentary, and it didn't exactly go the way that I thought it would go. It went in a completely different direction, so I was very apprehensive to sign this. But when they told me it was going to be about family relationships, my relationships with different people throughout my journey, I think that's what interested me in the show and doing it again. So that's what I liked about it.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing that thought with us. And I think there are many folks here who have questions for you. So I'm going to open the floor for the Q&A session. So if you raise your hand, we will bring a mic to you. So anybody who would like to go first? See, we have our volunteers with mics. Anybody who would like to ask her any questions, she's here for the next few minutes. So,
okay,
we're very shy here in Chennai. It's called the starting trouble. It's called the starting trouble. So come on, anybody? There we have. Yes, great. Can we take a mic to him, please?
Hi.
Check. Hello, Sunny. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Especially today, I'm sure, because you're getting to meet sunnyleone.
Great. Personal day, obviously. My question is, how do you feel about Tamil industry and the warm welcome? How did you accept it?
Oh, I always love coming to the South here, and I think that my welcome here has always been absolutely amazing. Today I've only gone from the airport to here, but you're the first people that I'm seeing, and I'm very excited about being here. I'm always happy to come south. I think that this industry is completely different from the Bollywood industry, and I'm sure you all know the differences, and I'm happy to be here.
Waiting for your next Tamil film. Yeah.
Me too.
Thank you.
Aren't we all? I'm just curious, since you've come here to Chennai quite often, right? I mean, you've already shot a song in a movie called Varakari, and now you're here shooting. So have you picked on any Tamil words as such?
No.
No? Okay, maybe soon enough. The next time we meet her, maybe she'll speak a few sentences for us. But the next question. We're very shy.
Alright.
No, just give them some time. Okay. Trust me, I do this quite often. I think they're all like starstruck like I am right now. And they're like, வேற யாருக்காவது ஏதாவது கேள்விகள் இருந்தா நீங்க கேட்கலாம், பயப்பட வேண்டாம், வெட்கப்பட வேண்டாம். இல்ல போட்டோ மட்டும் தான் வேணும்னு வந்திருக்கீங்கன்னா பரவாயில்ல, அவங்களோட போட்டோ செஷன் வச்சுக்கலாம். But this is a rare opportunity, right? I think we have someone here with a question. Can you just, and the mic update kodunga, pass on panniduvanga. Yes.
Sunny, story has always been inspiration for the women, but nowadays there is a lot of women who come into the film industry have allegations on the industry and things like that. But still, your story makes the women to come up in the industry. So, what is your take on the industry for the people who are going for against the negative thoughts and other things?
You mean, what's my thought on young people coming into the industry? I think that it takes a lot of hard work, first of all, and I don't ever tell anybody that they should follow my journey, my life, my choices, but they should follow their own, and they should follow their own dreams or their own aspirations in life, and they should do what they want to do. Whether it's something in the arts or whether it's something in medical, whether it's in science, whatever it is that young people have a passion for, I think that's the path that they should go on. I didn't know how my life would turn out and why things would happen that, the way that they did, but I think that everything happens for a reason, and I believe that when you are really good and passionate about what you do, you can make a great living at doing anything, whether it's, starting your own cleaning company, or whether it's you want to be an astronaut, whether you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, anything you want.
I think also another part of this question was the fact that there are a lot of allegations against the industry, the film industry as such, right? They say there's a lot of controversy that goes in, and people are always a little resistant towards getting with film industry because it comes with so many negative thoughts and all of that. So he wanted your comment on that as well. What would you like to say to the people out there who believe that the film industry comes with a lot of these controversies?
Are you talking about sexual harassment?
Yes, sexual harassment, casting couch, yes.
Swimming around that crazy word. Oh my gosh. I think that, in every industry all over the world, these things happen. And I think as a woman, you can stand up and you can say no. And you know what? Maybe you don't get that job. Maybe you won't be in that film. Maybe you won't get further as fast as you think that you're going to get. But at least when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can say that nobody forced me to be here. Nobody took advantage of me. Every choice that you make, whether you're a man or a woman, let's just be honest, this happens with not only women, it happens with men as well, that you have the choice to do whatever you want. And that's the most amazing thing about the entertainment industry. Okay, you don't get a part in that big movie, then fine. But at least you can get a smaller part in a smaller film or, anything in the entertainment zone. And at least you worked hard for it, and at least you did it with your own pride and your own dignity.
So there's always a choice to answer that question. Anybody else would like to? I think there's another gentleman there.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, we welcome you to Chennai. How is Chennai treating you?
Very nice so far, thank you.
It's hot, isn't it?
I only went from the airport to the car to the hotel to my room, and then to here. So I've not spent a lot of time outside.
Yeah. I have a cliche question to you. Do you have, since you're into movies, do you have any favorite directors, or maybe Indian or British?
Hollywood. Any favorite directors here in India or Hollywood that you'd like to work with?
I always say that I want to work with directors that want to work with me, and I want to work on projects that are great stories. And one thing I love about digital content like web series and web shows is that you can create these characters and these shows with so many different layers, which is why we love watching a lot of these shows on digital platforms, because the story can just keep going and going and going. So as far as working with certain directors, I think every actor out there has a dream list, but whether it's going to happen or not, who knows? So I always say that I just want to work with people that want to work with me.
I'm sure every director here in Tamil Nadu at least wants to definitely work with Sunny Leone. Moving on, so any other questions from the audience? I think we இன்னொரு கேள்வியா நீங்க எல்லாரும் தமிழ்ல கூட கேள்வி கேட்கலாம் நான் உங்களுக்கு புரியலன்னா நான் டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம் அது பிரச்சனை கிடையாது but feel free.
The untold story of Sunny Leone has a lot of obstacles. So, can you share about us any one of the obstacles you have faced?
In the series?
Yeah.
In the series. I think that the biggest obstacle was, I didn't know it at the time, was really getting acceptance from my parents of my decisions that I've made. I know that it wasn't easy for them. I know that it wasn't the decision that they wanted me to. And I know that they were upset with me. But I think the biggest thing was getting their acceptance and them understanding that I wasn't going to change. You'll have to watch season 2 to see how that happens. And yeah.
Definitely we will watch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Selva from Meghalaya. Thank you.
Thank you, Selva. Okay, anyone else? Maybe one final time. Okay, we have a question there.
Hello. Hi, yeah. I just have a very different question. Since this involves a lot of your family as well, how did they take this in? What was their response to having themselves portrayed on screen?
Well, my parents passed away, so I assume that they approved. And my brother, I spoke to and told him what I was doing. And if you watch season 1, you know that he's an extremely supportive brother. And as always, he supported this decision as well. And I think his only thing to me, and I'm the one who would call and say, am I doing the right thing? Is it okay? Are they going to be happy? Are you okay? I was the one that was more concerned than he was, and he was the one, as always, showing me so much support and so much love. So my brother is definitely a big part of how I've had so much support from family. The rest of my family, if you watch season 1, then you know that I don't really have much of a family. I think that the people that are genetically by blood my family are not my family.
I hope that answers your question. And just to add on to that, you have millions and millions of people as a part of your family now, who probably, I hope, have made up for all the love that you've lost from your genetic family. Okay, one final question maybe. Anybody else? Last chance? Okay, I think
Do group bite.
we do a group bite. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and collect bites from her. So if anyone wants to collect bites from me, you can all come forward. Bites collect from the I think we will hand you one.